So recently I watched a few videos looking at Swedish people's opinions on different countries, people of different countries, whether it was Norway, America. Today I'm looking at one of Sweden's other neighbours, apart from Norway of course, Finland, and looking at what Swedes think about Finland and the Finnish language. I know that the Finnish language has a reputation for being quite complex, complicated, for people outside of Finland. So it'll be interesting to see what Swedish people think. You can tell me what you think about Finland. Tell me what you think about the Finnish language as well. Let's watch and see some people's opinions.
In today's video, we are asking Swedes what do they think about Finland and Finnish language.
I think they are very smart, smarter than most people, because in school they have to learn both Swedish, Finnish, and like English, and a language like Spanish or French, or German, I think. So I think they're very smart. Finland.
Finland. I've never been to Finland, but I like that they like licorice. This licorice is nice. And apparently they have the happiest people in the world living in Finland. And I would love to visit someday.
Nothing wrong with it. That sounds cool.
Finland. I have never been there, but my best friend from university is from Finland. So yeah, I have only good thoughts about it. And I think they have a cool language. I can't really understand it well, which is fun. And I would like to learn more of it. I don't know. It's interesting anyway. Yeah, but do I think something about Finland? Like, we think that they are, like, we have a climate here that's very cold too in Sweden, but we think that they are more like used to that in Finland, like, but I don't think it's like so much of a difference, but we think like they are very like, oh, we are from the north, and we're like that's our view of the people from Finland.
Is that true? Do you think, like, is it known or thought that maybe, yeah, like Finnish people they handle the cold weather better than Swedish people? Is that what maybe she's trying to like insinuate there, or trying to say? Is it like similar climate in the two countries? Of course, they're pretty much identical geographically, but yeah, I don't know why Finland has this reputation for, or stereotype of being like more snowy or colder. Yeah, if you've been to Finland, how was the weather when you went there?
People from Finland.
I come from Finland, but I've been living here in Sweden for 5 years already. So yeah, I think Finnish people are a bit more shy and reserved at first, while Swedes are a little bit more social, actually a lot more social. They're always like hugging strangers and stuff like that. In Finland we think it's a little bit too much. But I like it here in Sweden. So.
Finnish people are just cool people. They're wholesome.
In Finland, they don't talk unless they have to talk. Only the most important things. And the sauna is very sacred to them. You can't disturb them when in the sauna, and it's super hot. Can't be in there for very long.
Yeah, I think that one about like only speaking when they have something important to say or something worthwhile to say, I think that's actually a good way to look at it. Like, sometimes when I watch videos about different countries, like especially maybe in Scandinavia or Nordic countries, have that reputation for being more reserved. But I think it's good to be like, look at it as a way of not being reserved, but just speaking and saying things that actually mean something. You know, some countries like maybe the USA, people just talk a lot and it's just talk for the sake of talking. I think it's better to just talk when you got something sensible to say.
When I think of Finland, they call it the land of 1,000 lakes. That's really all I know about them. Finland, they may be a Nordic country, but they don't have the same Scandinavian Viking heritage as us. So I don't really. There is some cultural overlap, but I really don't. I don't really think about Finland a lot. It's really all I can say.
Is that something that's shared as well? Do like Swedish people maybe just do you think a lot about Finnish people, or do you think a lot, or just not think so much about Finland, or what's your knowledge on Finland? Is it a lot?
Finland, they're also very nice people, and I like the country. Their language is also very funny, but in a different way. But yeah, I like the Finnish, the woods and the lakes. It's very beautiful.
Finland, I really like Finland, but I think they're actually like maybe drinking too much. Definitely, because like Russians have a bad reputation, but Finnish people are just like next level crazy.
Finland is always the part of Sweden in history for hundreds and hundreds of years. But today, you know, we love the Finns like our brother country, you know, and we hope that Russia doesn't invade them. And we will always help Finland as Sweden.
I must say, Finland is one of my favorite countries in Europe. An absolute shitfest of a country, absolutely insane. I love their metal music. And also, if I can add something in Finnish, is that okay?
Yeah.
Finlandia, Finlandia, sindetat matkalla poliivana. Yes.
Yeah, what about metal music as well? Like I know Sweden and Finland both have a reputation for producing very good metal music, but do you think one country has better metal music? I guess it comes down to people's own personal preference, but what do you prefer? What do you like? Who are the bands that you like from Finland when it comes to metal music?
Finland. I live near the border of Finland, north of Sweden, so I know many people from Finland, and they have good vodka, and they fight very much, and they have sisu. It's go in the people in Finland. They have not much of go.
Yeah, I know even less about Finland. Like people seem very reserved, and like yeah, it seems to be a very reserved country just in general. I know they have a lot of lakes. Yeah, that's mainly it, I think. I respect the Finnish more than the Danish, because, I don't know, they live up in the north. They used to seem a bit angry, because it's so cold. They have so many, what's it called, heavy metal bands there. I think like the most in the world. And I used to think it's because it's so cold, so they're so angry. Because they're freezing. Yeah, Santa Claus is from Finland. That's good.
Finland. Finland is cool. I like the saunas. Other than that, I don't know much about Finland, to be honest. Also, the heavy metal bands that we talked about before. There's a lot of them.
I don't know really much about Finland. I just know they talk really funny. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the language is weird in Finland because I don't know, it sounds really ugly. Yes. And yeah, it seems like very depressing because it's really grey and cold, I think. Yeah.
They're crazy. Crazy good. I mean, they're like tamed wild animals. I like their like the sisu mentality, and especially the saunas. And I don't know, they, even though they seem harsh at times, I think they have a sort of a nice way of living their lives. It's pretty, I don't know, it's kind of a mystique around the Finns, and I've only been there once, but I enjoyed it very much.
And Finland, well, I know a lot of Finnish people, so, and they are very nice, so I think it's a lot like Sweden in Finland too. Very many people in Finland is talking Swedish. They can Swedish. So there's no problem if you see their politicals. They talk Swedish often. If you look at Swedish television like that.
That's true.
So I have only good things about it.
Finland is a fantastic country. They got a great education system, great work ethic, a bit too much alcohol in my mind, but otherwise, fantastic country, great nature, great
Is that like a
holidays.
couple of people said too much alcohol? I thought Swedish people drink a lot as well, no?
So I think like they have more like they think like we're Swedes are kind of cowards. So basically, maybe they're more like have that harsh culture and should I say something about like landscapes and stuff? Like I think they have a lot of forests and a lot of lakes. That's very they're like pretty and stuff. It's kind of similar to Sweden, but like more like northern Sweden.
Finland is also very beautiful and they have really good glass ice cream.
Okay.
They are really good glass.
Glass ice cream.
Finland was part of Sweden for a long time, so I guess like you could say it's part Swedish.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more to the quiet side. They can be talkative, but more focused on the subject. Swedes are a bit more silly compared to Finns.
That was all from today's video, and we hope
Interesting, yeah, so pretty cool to see what Swedish people think. Seem quite respectful. Seems, yeah, like Finland has this like interesting reputation being quite different people, but like I like the way the guy described it as having a mystique. It's like having this kind of reputation where a lot of people don't know too much about it, but they know certain things, like the big things to know, like a lot of lakes, the forests, the sauna, the people's personality and stuff like that. But Finland still has this bit of mystery, which I think is pretty cool, especially for two countries that border. To still have that mystery, I think is a nice thing. But yeah, in general, it seems like Swedish people really respect Finnish people and like Finland as a country. So I guess that makes sense. I think all the countries in that region in Northern Europe really get on quite well and like each other. So tell me what you think about Finland, about Finnish people, the Finnish language. Thanks.